What's up, guys? Jason, back to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing a review for WWE Saturday's main event and AEW Collision, but that'll be in a separate video. But first, we're gonna start with Saturday night's main event. So here we go. We start our show with a quick explanation of the history of Saturday night's main event. We get a throwback video with retro themes and clips of greats such as Roddy Piper, the Macho Man, the Undertaker, HBK, etc. We're treated to clips of Cody Rhodes and the rest of tonight's show. Tonight's gladiators arriving. We see Jesse by Ventura arrive and meet up with Joe. They share some words about tonight's card. Pat McAfee joins Michael as special guest commentator, reminded that he'll be rejoining the Raw commentary team when Raw moves to Netflix. Cole and Pat announce our program and it's time. The show started. Oh, sorry, the person broke the time when everything got started. So, anyways, all right. First match coming up: Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, and there are 5 matches. All right, Drew is out first to a chorus of boos. He takes a short ramp to the ring as Sami is out next and proceeds promptly to the ring as Cole and McAfee remind us repeatedly of McIntyre's mission to dismantle anyone affiliated or something with Roman's bloodline, including honorary members. Zayn hits the ring and doesn't wait for the bell, immediately going for Drew. The refs are wearing old school blue uniforms for what it's worth. Yeah, because 80 style, baby. Everyone I was born yet, but whatever. Alright, Zayn takes it straight to Drew, battling him around the ring and sending him outside. Zayn dives out, wiping McIntyre out. Drew rallies and slams Sami into the ringside area just in time for a commercial break. Even on Peacock, also. I was better trying to get trees of Jimmy. You have a real commercial started that way. Blah blah. Okay, but anyways, all right, we return and find Drew McIntyre chomping and stomping away at Zayn. Cole informs us that Drew maintained control of for the commercial break. Zayn started to rally quickly upon return, dropping Drew with several strikes. Drew charges Sami in the corner, looking for a shoulder thrust, but Zayn sidesteps. Sami sets up Drew for a liver kick, but Drew sidesteps that, hits a spinebuster and covers for a 2. Set out powerbomb from Drew for another close cover attempt. Drew hoists Sami up and sends the turnbuckles, looking for a white noise off the top rope and stuff. Sami wiggles free and counters, floating over and covering it into a sunset flip powerbomb for a close cover and a huge pop. Sami looks for a blue thunderbomb but can't get Drew up. McIntyre with a Glasgow Kiss headbutt that rocks Zayn. Drew sets up the Claymore and counters it. I'm sorry, counts it down, then runs right into a big kick from Zayn. Zayn with a blue thunderbomb and covers for close to. Zayn back up into the corner, looking tired but sizing up Drew. The crowd reps off aloud. This is awesome, champ. Drew slides out of the ring, avoiding the Helluva kick. Sami Zayn follows him out of the ring. Drew heads back into the ring. Sami follows and runs right into a Claymore kick. Drew covers and picks up the win. So just like Purdue, we're reminded that Sami has never been 101 as a crowd boost. After another break, we do see the Tito Santana Rich Heroin in the mouth of the South Jimmy Hart in the crowd. So winner Drew McIntyre. Alright, next match coming out, Women's World Championship match. Liv Morgan, who is a champion, versus Io Sky. Io Sky is out for escorted to the ramp by Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane. Io gets a good reaction damage control to accompany her to the ring. Liv Morgan is out next, escorted to the ramp by Dominic Mysterio and Rocky Rodriguez. They return to the back as well. Looks like we'll get this without interference. Thank goodness. Lineage Charles Robinson is the ref for this one, and sadly wearing a ref cam. Poor Charles. We get the Nobody pay attention to the camera, anyways. We get the bell started, and both women began to clash with no clear leader early on. The two battle to the apron where Io attempts a back suplex, but Liv uses the ropes to hold on. We're reminded that Wendy Richard defeated the Fabulous Moolah on Saturday night's main event. Before many of you were born. Yeah, I was not born yet. Io hits a beautiful moonsault to the outside on Liv as we go to break. And we're back. If we're going to have commercial tonight, you really couldn't be bothered to ask the sponsor. Throwback and okay. Anyways, the person says something and I don't want to read it. We find Io looking for a roll up on the champ, but Morgan kicks out the contender continues to drop the champ, sending her fleeing out of the ring. Io tries to pep up the crowd and hits a suicide dive that takes out Morgan. Io gets Liv in the ring and hits a springboard missile dropkick, covering for two. Morgan gets a foot up and rolls into the corner. Io looks for the bullet train wreck, but Liv dodges it. Liv with a codebreaker off the middle turnbuckle for a 2 count. Io hits an impressive combo move, a German suplex hold on, and rolls backwards, hitting the same move twice. Well done. She covers, but only gets a 2 count. Io climbs the turnbuckles where and Liv uses the opportunity to attack her from behind. Io slips off the top and Liv rolls her up for a 2. Morgan's clearly frustrated, possibly now with a broken nose, begins to snap, slapping herself in the face to fire herself up. Morgan with the Izaguri Sky quickly applies a crossface. In return, Liv attempts to escape and eats a knee from Sky. Sky connects with a bullet train attack on Morgan in the corner. Io climbs up and looks for a moonsault, but Morgan gets the boots up. Morgan with an Oblivion and Curse for the win out of nowhere. As she celebrating with Dom and Marcaro up the ring, the Eradicate Ripley comes out. She gets in the champ's face and stares her down. Morgan hoists the belt, and we're off to next match. So your winner is still women's champion Liv Morgan. Our next match coming out, World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat match. Gunther, who is a champion, versus Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor, and wearing a black hood, and JD McDonough are out first. JD eventually heads to the back, out next. It says the Judgment Day brother, Damian Priest. Speaking of hormonals, shout out to me, Omega Bruce. The World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is out last, and we get our belt. The belt gets going. All three men go at it, and Cole reminds us that Gunther can lose the belt without being pinned. That's my pick. Hometown boy wins it. Just gives me the Alright, Priest takes an early upper hand after sending both competitors outside, and we head to a break. We return and find Gunther firmly in control. Gunther stomps away at Priest and locks in a Boston Crab. Finn Balor breaks the hold with a chop to Gunther, and that mostly seems to insult the ring general. Gunther with the well-causing chop to Balor. Priest has risen and begins to go at it with Gunther. Gunther chops Priest, pissing him off and causing Damian to retaliate with multiple powerful chops to its champ. Priest and Gunther battle in the corner, leading with Priest taking down Gunther. Balor charges into a modified flatliner. Priest covers the fallen Finn, but only gets it 2. Priest pulls Balor up and looks for a razor's edge. Gunther kicks Priest in the gut. Gunther looks for a power bomb, but Priest escapes Balor with the sling blade on Priest. Gunther Balor battle with Balor dropping a champ with a sling blade. Gunther slaps on a sleeper hold right after Priest kicks him. Priest barely sees it in time to break it up. Priest sends Balor out of the ring, only to end up in a sleeper of his own. Gunther has Priest in the middle of the ring, and a sleeper hold. Priest battles out of it. However, it gets a vertical base. Priest with a snap mirror to gain some separation. Priest with a South of Heaven chokeslam. Balor immediately attacks him from behind. Balor with a shotgun dropkick on Priest. Balor heads up top and looks for a coup de grace, but Gunther hits a rose on his foot, causing Balor to crotch himself. Gunther heads to the top rope and looks for a superplex. Balor gets involved, grabbing the champ and hitting a razor's edge off the top. Balor immediately dives off, hitting a coup de grace on the champ and covering for 2. Priest makes a save. Priest looks for a razor's edge, but Finn rolls through for a pin attempt. Priest with the South of Heaven. South of Heaven chokes him for a 2 count. But Gunther drags Priest out of the ring to make the save. Gunther with a sleeper outside. Gunther looks for a power bomb on the steel steps. Priest foot gets caught on the steps, but Gunther somehow hulks up and finishes the move sweetly. Gunther enters the ring, blocks a Finn attack, and hits a powerbomb to pick the win. Fast-paced finish. Well done. So your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. All right. Next match coming out. How you say it? Women's United States Championship match, Chelsea Green versus Mitchin. So this is the finals right here. After a lengthy period of commercial, we get Chelsea's entrance complete with Piper Niven out next as Mitchin. We're up to see victory, folks. We get our bell going. Both women spend approximately 60 seconds before Chelsea takes an early lead, and we head to break. When we return, we find out that Chelsea was still in control throughout the break. Mitchin stumbles in her feet, and Green looks for the Rough Rider, but Mitchin counters into a bomb. Mitchin with the German suplex. Then a second, Mitchin uses the ropes to assist a tornado DDT and curves for two. Mitchin looks for an defeat, but Chelsea escapes and looks for an unpretty Green covers for a two, but Mitchin kicks out. Chelsea runs off the ropes and looks for a spear. Mitchin on the apron sidesteps, and Chelsea flies through the ropes suicide dive style, but Piper catches her. The superstars battle at ringside, then takes it inside. Mitchin looks for defeat, but Chelsea doesn't eat all of it. Mitchin covers, but Green gets her foot up on the rope to break the count. All right, the crowd loudly chants for Chelsea. Smart people, yeah, those long inliners. Mitchin takes Green into the corner and sets her upon the top turnbuckle. Mitchin begins to ascend the turnbuckles, but Piper distracts her. Mitchin slaps Piper, sending her to the floor. Green rallies, hits on pretty her and picks up the win. GM Nick Aldis presents Chelsea with the title, and Piper lets Green sit upon her shoulder as Pyro goes off. We're reminded it's 7 years to the day since Chelsea Green won her first WWE Championship of any kind. Congratulations, Chelsea Green. She deserves it. I was going for her the whole entire time. So anyway, so your winner and first ever Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green. Thank goodness. All right, main event coming up. Undisputed Championship main event match. Cody Rhodes, who is a champion, versus Kevin Owens. We see Greg the Hammer Valentine and Coco Beware, Jesse the Bob Ventura. He's sitting with them at the table. We mean this person thinks. He's sitting at the table right now. At least, finally after another vignette hyping their feud, Kevin Owens makes his way out to a healthy amount of booze. Cody makes his entrance wearing the Wing Eagle Championship belt. It was retired in 1998 by Steve Austin. Whoa. Our main event and program should end at where I'm at. It finished at 9 o'clock. Reminded that Cody Rhodes was part of the last Saturday's night main event back in 2008. Well, yeah, that was like 16 years ago already. We get the bell going. Owens immediately channels his inner 80s heel by rolling out of the ring to a big boost. Cody finally persuades and chases and pursuit engages, culminating with Cody Rhodes hitting a dive to the outside on Owens. He lands awkwardly on the ankle, injured just last week on Raw, but manages to take the action back inside. Owens again flees to the outside. Cody again follows Owens, hits an Orton move on Rose, says hi Randy into the camera. We go to picture for the first time on Saturday night's main event. Throughout the commercial break, Owens completes dominates the champion and focuses his attacks on Rhodes' injured ankle. He uses working holds to twist the ankle. Rhodes begins to battle back shortly prior to the end of the commercial and winds up battling Owens on the turnbuckles. As we return, Owens sends Rhodes slightly to the side, causing the champ to crouch himself. Owens follows it up with a swanton off the top and curves for close to. Cody begins to battle back, hitting his dusty combo of strikes to drop the challenger. Owens chases Rhodes into a corner and bounces back off of it right into a snap power slam for Rhodes. Rhodes hits Cody hits the Cody cutter for a close cover of his own. Cody pounds the canvas and waits for KO to rise. Cody looks for another Cody cutter, but KO rolls out the ring and Cody stomps a move, possibly tweaking his knee or ankle in the process. Owens takes it outside and clears the top of the commentary table. Owens takes Rhodes on top, and Cody hits an RKO out of nowhere. RKO. Cody takes it into the ring and hits a Cody Cutter off the middle turnbuckle. Cody for a 2.9. Owens just get a shoulder up, and Cody is out as not happy camper. Cody takes Owens into the corner and they battle for a period on turnbuckles. Owens hits a fisherman's buster off the middle ropes and covering the champ for a close cover of his own. Owens rises and waits for Rhodes. The rise then kicks him in the gut. Owens looks for a stunner, but Rhodes slips out and looks for the Crossroads. Cody escapes but crashes into referee Charles Robinson. Owens covers for the 3, but there's no ref. The crowd loudly counts to at least 8 before another ref makes it out. Eddie Durango replaces as ref and curse, but Cody kicks out after a lengthy period. Cody hits a super kick on Owens. Cody looks for a Cody Cutter, but Owens dodges and he hits the ref for the second ref is down. I hate when that happens in the match. Owens heads outside and gets a steel chair. Owens takes it inside and swings and misses. Cody counters with a Cody Cutter. Cody grabs Owens and hits a Crossroads on the chair. Cody throws the chair out of the ring, and to hide the evidence, Charles Robinson is up, saw none of it, and counts the 3. Cody picks up the win with some Swindle heel tactics. After the match, Ventura and commentary discuss the blatant use of heel tactics that will get face washed by Monday. So your winner and still undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. So yeah, that was it. That was it for the main event stuff. So yeah, that was good. I enjoyed the Saturday's night main event. Everything was retro and stuff, and yeah, it was so good. The whole show was good and stuff. So yeah, I think it was at the same time, but I was watching it on NBC, which was on the regular TV and stuff, and even though it was on the Peacock app, but I was watching it on the regular TV itself. So yeah. So anyways, good show tonight and stuff, and can't wait for January 25th. It'll come back Saturday's main event. So I can't wait for it to watch it again. So for the second time. Anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it. If not, whatever stuff. Yeah. So that was it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Laters.